Well, some folks calls me red, but my hair's not red. It just got wet and rusted, that's all. But I bought me a brand new Ford the other day and put 10 gallons of Woco pep in it to see how far I could drive it. I drove it 3 weeks, night and day, wide back for a new set of tires. I didn't need no gasoline. I drove it over the hills and hollers of Alabama. On top of one of those big mountains over there, I met an old man driving a cow to a buggy. The cow got scared of my brand new Ford. The old man taken him out and tied him to a tree. Said he'd pulled the buggy by himself. So he got between the shafts and started. Just as he got the buggy even with me, I shot the juice to my brand new Ford, scared the old man. He run away and tore up the buggy. The cow got loose walking down the road laughing at him. So I drove it on across a place called Bear Creek. Right on the other side of Bear Creek, I met a great big black bear. The Ford got scared, stood there and just shook. I reached in the back seat, got my hat and crawled off down the road 1, 2, 3 or 4 miles. Come back a while and found my brand new Ford standing in a broomstick patch, kicking with both hind feet and pawing like the dickens with both fronts. I looked around and didn't see no bear. I wondered what was the matter. He says, don't you see all them young airplanes lighting all on my back? I looked back there and saw a whole lot of little old yellow striped things lighting on my brand new Ford, had knots on it like hen eggs. Well, that kindly made me mad. I cut me a brush and I began to trudge. They thought I was getting hot and they began to fly around my head and cool me off. So that kindly made the Ford mad. It said load 'em all in the back seat and we'd take 'em down to the creek and drown 'em. I put 'em all in the back seat and started down the road, and after the Ford had kicked and pawed, it'd run all the grease out of 'em, it'd run a hot bath. All it could say was me and you and them. I said it may be me and you and them now, but it's just going to be you and them for a while. So I got out and was gone again about 30 minutes and come back. What he supposed I found was my brand new Ford scattered all over a 10-acre field. Well, I taken the both back housing, taken a ramrod and poured 5 gallons of that Woco pep down and rammed all that Ford down and made me a gun to go hunt the bear. So I went down on the river and saw a drove of ducks up the river and a drove of geese down the river. I turned around, was back to the river and saw a great big rattlesnake fixing to bite poor Red. I struck a match to that Woco pep, blowed up the gun. One bear went up the river and got all the ducks. The other bear went down the river and got all the geese. The ramrod went down the snake's throat and killed it, blowed me back off in the river, and I come out with both boots full of fish. About that time I looked up across the field and there stood my brand new Ford all back together, still didn't need no Woco pep. Well, this is old Red, ready to go on his journey through Alabama. I drove out to a friend Bill's house about 4 miles in the country. I asked him how was his potatoes. Well, he said not so good. Then I asked him how was his beans. Oh, fine. Then I asked him what kind of cotton was that. He said it was rutabaga cotton. I told him I never heard of that kind of cotton. He said it was rooting like the dickens to get out of grass, begging him to chop it out. So then I wanted to know where his paw was. He said his paw was gone for a while. I wanted to know how come him gone. Well, the grass got his corn, the buzzard got his mule, he got another man's wife, and the sheriff got him. He won't be back for 12 months. Well, I drove on and run into a baseball game. Found a Nash pitching, Cadillac catching behind. Flint up the bat, Hudson on first, Grant on second. 27 Ford holding third base. Dodge holding shortstop. Chevrolet in right field. Little Star in center. Doggone look. Flint knocked a high fly. Hind catcher caught him out. Now goes the Buick to bat. Knocked one in center field, but he was caught out by the Little Star. Essex 6, strike 1. Ball 1, strike 3, and he's out. Studebaker gone to bat. Knocked a grounder. pitcher picked it up on the road. Now goes a clear's arrow to bat. Made a good hit. Caught out on third base. Last pitcher made a ball. Chandler umpire walked Overland to first base. Little Overland now slipping to second. Doggone Chevrolet put it out on second. Well, there goes my brand new Ford to bat now. Look, knocked a high fly, strike one. Doggone, she knocked a home run. Fell down in 10 foot of home plate. The clatter of the doggone thing put it out before the rest could get it out.